Yo, something weird is going on with Chris Brown right now because he just posted a cryptic message saying, 2 things I ain't doing, hating on somebody and waiting on somebody. And now fans are trying to figure out, who is he talking about?
If you came here with your man tonight, I do not get.
Is he talking about Usher, Bow Wow, Bad Bunny? Or is this just something deeper going on behind the scenes? Because once you connect everything, this might not be as random as it looks. Now, at first glance, this looks like just another motivational post, but let's be real, Chris Brown don't just randomly post stuff like this for no reason, especially when you look at everything happening around him right now. Massive tour success, industry conversations.
Is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out.
Thoughts on people booing Chris? Is it sad to see?
You know what? I believe that grace is very real, and we all need a dose of it. And before we point fingers at anybody, we should realize how grateful we are for every moment that we get, for even our own things that we have. I just think it's important to remember to be human. We are humans, and yeah.
Do you feel like he needs to be forgiven for, like, you know, what he did? I mean,
you know what? We all need to be forgiven for anything that we could be doing, anything that we're thinking. We all come up short in some sort of way, and grace is real, and we are humans. And everybody deserves grace, period. Have a good day.
I know you too, bye.
And subtle tension between artists.
Alright, y'all, so Chris Brown and his security team reportedly jumped Usher over the weekend at the birthday party that Usher gave for him. Now, Usher, for those who don't know, Usher actually gave Chris Brown a 35th skating party, you know, for his birthday or whatever. And they got there, they was saying they was cool, everything was cool, and then allegedly what happened was he looked over, seen Tiana, and he got upset. Now, there's so many things going around being said or whatever, but apparently, Chris Brown and Tiana got a problem with each other because of the performance at the AMAs. She dropped out of it. She was supposed to do it with him, but she dropped out of it, and I'm guessing he may feel that actually helped them make a decision that he wasn't, that they just X'd out his performance altogether.
I thought Tiana pulled out because he was shooting a movie. They said she was shooting a movie. The movie that just came out.
Right, she definitely was shooting a movie, but I guess he was upset at that. You know what I'm saying? Upset with, we don't know. That's why I said allegedly, like literally we don't know.
And then this pops up. Not waiting on somebody? That part right there is what got people talking, because the question is, who was he waiting on? Now, here's where it gets interesting, because right around the same time, Bow Wow had fans laughing after reacting to Chris Brown, sliding into a girl's comments telling him, "You must be stopped."
I tell y'all, I don't know if I'm ever growing my hair back out. Because what? What? Like, be prepared to be sick of me. Be prepared to be sick of me, because
I hate that.
Exactly.
Now, on the surface, this looks like jokes just between friends. And to be fair, Chris Brown and Bow Wow go way back. But fans started wondering, is Bow Wow really low-key calling him out, or is this just how they joke? Because sometimes these jokes be having a little truth behind them.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Breezy. Happy birthday, Breezy.
And that's not even the main reason people are paying attention to this post, because if you zoom out, there's another name people keep bringing up: Usher.
Was Chris Brown ever up for consideration? That was another rumor out there.
No, I did not reach out to Chris Brown.
Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? You know, there was a rumor that you and Chris had a little kerfuffle. Was that ever real?
It's all good, man. You know, it's actually you know, always gonna be something that you're gonna hear. Ain't no issues between me and that man. We good.
Okay. Is there anyone else you wanted on stage with you, but things didn't work out?
I can't give you all of that. Something. I wish I could, but I can't give you that exclusive. If you hear it, by the way, I will confirm it, but I will not. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you everybody I reached out to. I reached out to some hitters. I was curating what would be one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time, and it actually turned into that because of who I reached out to.
Now, let's talk about it. There's been ongoing conversations about Chris Brown versus Usher comparisons.
Who wins a versus between Usher and Chris Brown? Based on music, Usher wins. If it's crowd participation in it, I think it'll be a 50-50 situation. Chris Brown has the best fans in the world.
Legacy debates, and even rumors about possible tension behind the scenes.
Hey, yo, we're here having a great time. See y'all soon.
Especially when talks of joint tours, collaborations, and who's really running R&B right now. Now, publicly, they've always shown respect, but behind the scenes, fans aren't so sure. There have been even rumors floating around in the past about disagreements. Nothing fully confirmed, but enough to keep people talking. So now when Chris Brown says, "I ain't waiting on somebody," fans are connecting the dots like, is he talking about waiting on a collab, waiting on a tour, waiting on someone to move a certain way, or is this just him saying he's done playing the industry game altogether? Here's another angle that fans are starting to bring up. And this one might actually be the most interesting because not too long ago, after Bad Bunny performed at the Super Bowl halftime show, Chris Brown posted something that got people talking. Right after that performance, Chris Brown went on Instagram and said, "I think it's safe to say they need me." Now, that right there, that started a whole debate because some people took it as confidence, but others saw it as him low-key saying that the Super Bowl needed him instead of Bad Bunny, especially considering Bad Bunny just made history headlining that show and the performance had massive global attention, not to mention controversy.
About like America tried to cancel them and stuff like that, and they did, and they had a lot of complaints. So I said, I thought he was talking to them. I didn't take it as, like he said, the Bad Bunny joint.
So now fast forward to today, Chris Brown posts, "I ain't waiting on somebody."
I'm gonna let him tell you who he is.
Now fans are putting two and two together like, is he talking about the industry not giving him certain opportunities? Is he tired of being overlooked for big stages like that? Or is this just him saying he's done waiting for anybody? Because if that's the case, then this message might not be about Usher or Bow Wow. It might actually be about the industry itself. Because if we're being real, Chris Brown is in a position now where he's selling out shows, moving independently, and proving he doesn't really need anybody. So this message could also be him saying, "I'm doing me, with or without anybody else." But at the same time, the timing is just a little too interesting because you got Bow Wow joking publicly, Usher conversations resurfacing, and now this message all at once. So the real question is, was it just a random post, or was Chris Brown actually sending a message to somebody specific?
I'm still learning.
Y'all, let me know in the comments, who do you think Chris Brown was actually talking about? Usher, Bow Wow, Bad Bunny, or just the industry in general? Because right now, this got people watching real close.
Chris, we've been out here since 9 o'clock waiting on you. Where you been at? I got you. We've been out here.